नमस्कार दोस्तों, मैं हूं देवेंद्र साहू और आज आप लोगों को मैं बेसिकली बताने वाला हूं 11th के मैथमेटिक्स के बारे में। 11th का मैथमेटिक्स जो सीबीएसई का सिलेबस है और आपका जो चैप्टर 1 है सेट। इससे पहले हम लोग देखे थे कि 11th में जो आपका सिलेबस है उसके बारे में पूरा कौन कौन सा जो चैप्टर हम लोग पढ़ने वाले हैं, ये चीज़ हम लोग प्रीवियस जो अपना लेक्चर था उसमें एनालिसिस कर लिए थे। उसमें हम लोग क्या किए थे, एनालिसिस कर चुके थे। सो अभी मैं आप लोग को क्या बताने वाला हूँ, सेट के बारे में। बेसिकली सेट क्या है, मैं पहले भी आप लोग को थोड़ा बहुत बताया था सभी चैप्टर्स के बारे में। जो भी 11th के मैथमेटिक्स में बेसिकली सीबीएसई के जो एनसीईआरटी वाला सिलेबस है उसमें जो आपका आने वाला है डिफरेंट डिफरेंट फ्रॉम डिफरेंट टॉपिक्स लाइक ट्रिग्नोमेट्री, रिलेशंस एंड फंक्शंस, प्रोबेबिलिटीज हो गया, कॉम्प्लेक्स फंक्शंस हो गया, इनइक्वालिटीज, ये सब बहुत सारे टॉपिक्स हैं जो कि मैं प्रीवियस चैप्टर में ऑलरेडी जो प्रीवियस मेरा लेक्चर है उसमें ऑलरेडी मैं डिस्कस कर चुका हूँ। तो अभी मैं देखने वाला हूँ 11th के चैप्टर फर्स्ट सेट के बारे में। सेट, तो सेट बेसिकली हम लोग पढ़ते क्यों हैं, सेट का यूजुअल पर्पस है क्या। आप देखे होंगे जनरल लाइफ में क्या होता है, बहुत सारे क्या बोलते हैं अपन भीड़ देखने को मिलता है, क्राउड देखने को मिलता है, भीड़, कलेक्शन ऑफ नंबर्स हो गया, कलेक्शन ऑफ पीपुल्स हो गया, ऑल टुगेदर इन वन प्लेस, कलेक्शन ऑफ डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट्स हो गया इन मैन्युफैक्चरिंग प्लांट। If you are going for visiting any manufacturing or production plant, then there are various types of processing equipments, the collection of equipments and collection of raw materials, collection of different types of products there. So basically sets are defined by, it is nothing but collection of number, collection of object, collection of person, collection of word, collection of any capital letter, collection of any small letter, collection of vowels. All that things are come into sets. We are defined, all these collections are in the form of set. So basically here we can see the example. Here a football team which have a member which are Ramesh, Gopal, Shyam, Neeraj and Ram. These are the member of football team. So we can say the football टीम का जो ग्रुप है उसमें आपका रमेश, गोपाल, श्याम, नीरज और राम ये मेंबर है। सो वी कैन से द फुटबॉल belongs to the Ramesh belongs to, for example, Ramesh belongs to football team। जो फुटबॉल टीम का ग्रुप है उसमें क्या करता है, रमेश बिलोंग करता है। क्यों? क्योंकि ये उनका मेंबर है, तो उससे उनका रिलेशन है फुटबॉल टीम से ये रिलेटेड है रमेश। वैसे ही आप गोपाल को अगर देखोगे तो गोपाल विल आल्सो बी बिलोंग्स टू फुटबॉल ग्रुप। फुटबॉल टीम का जो ग्रुप है उसमें आप गोपाल भी बिलोंग कर रहा है, श्याम भी बिलोंग कर रहा है और नीरज भी बिलोंग कर रहा है, राम भी बिलोंग कर रहा है। ठीक, तो इस प्रकार का जो सेट बनता है इसी को हम लोग इस प्रकार का जो अलग टाइप का जो एक रिलेशन बनता है, हम लोग डिफरेंट जैसे डिफरेंट पर्सन को पर्टिकुलर किसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन या फिर किसी टीम के थ्रू अगर हम लोग सिलेक्ट करके बोलते हैं तो वो सेट के अंदर आता है, सेट के अंदर। तो इसमें क्या है, ये हो गया आपका फुटबॉल टीम का। फुटबॉल टीम में जैसे कि रमेश, गोपाल, श्याम, नीरज, राम है, तो मैं बोल सकता हूँ राम बिलोंग्स टू फुटबॉल टीम ग्रुप, श्याम बिलोंग्स टू दिस फुटबॉल टीम ग्रुप, नीरज आल्सो बिलोंग्स टू दिस फुटबॉल टीम ग्रुप, रमेश आल्सो बिलोंग्स टू फुटबॉल टीम ग्रुप। सो द रमेश, गोपाल, श्याम, नीरज एंड राम इज डायरेक्टली रिलेटेड टू द फुटबॉल टीम ग्रुप। सो देयर विल बी टू टाइप्स ऑफ सेट। हम लोग देखते हैं सेट के दो टाइप है मेनली। कौन कौन से टाइप है, रोस्टर और ट्यूबुलर फॉर्म ऑफ सेट एंड सेकंड वन इज योर सेट बिल्डर फॉर्म। दिस विल बी योर सेट बिल्डर फॉर्म एंड दिस विल बी योर रोस्टर ट्यूबुलर फॉर्म। सबसे पहले हम लोग देखने वाले हैं रोस्टर ट्यूबुलर फॉर्म। रोस्टर ट्यूबुलर फॉर्म में होता क्या है, हम लोग किसी जब सेट की बात करते हैं किसी कलेक्शन ऑफ नंबर या फिर कलेक्शन ऑफ कैपिटल लेटर कैपिटल ऑफ स्मॉल लेटर या फिर कैपिटल ऑफ एनी अदर collection when we talking about any other type of collection. So in case of rostered tubular form we can write the collections like when we are talking about 42. Here the example of 42 will be given. हम लोग 42 की बात करें 42 की 42 का प्राइम फैक्टर अगर मैं देखूं 42 का प्राइम फैक्टर अगर मैं देखूं तो प्राइम फैक्टर कौन कौन सा हो सकता है 7, 3 और 2. 7 या 21, 7 3 is 21 and 21 2 is 42. So there will be a 732 are written in the form of commas 7 comma 3 comma 2 and there will be a bracket. There will be a bracket are used to denote this prime factor for 42. So roster tabular form is basically when we are talking about any collection, the collection will be represented by commas and brackets. The sets will be or the collection will be represented by commas and brackets. So we can say 7 belongs to 42. We can say 7 belongs to 42, 3 also will be belongs to 42, 2 also will be belongs to 42 because the 7 will be also part of 42, the 3 will be also part of 42. If you are going to break the 42 into prime factors, if you are going to 42 to break into prime factors, so this will be obtained like 7 into 3 into 2. 7 1 की 42, 7 3 is 21, 2 is 2 into 21 2 is equals to 42. 42 will be your 42 will be your collection of set 732. This will be your prime number, prime factor of the 42. So here we see other form of here we see other form of set. There will be set builder form. Set builder form basically there will be a given vowels. The collection of vowels is a e I o u. The collection of vowels are given a e I o u and it will be represented in the form of set builder form. So how we can it will be represented? It is nothing but we define another term which will represent all the vowels. Here other term other known we will define to represent the a e I o u. Here we can define x. X will represent all these vowels a e I o u represented by x. So we can say this vowel is directly related to x. Vowels are directly related to x such that this will be your colons are nothing but two dot here we can see here dot first dot and second dot. This will be nothing but colon means such that this term will defined by such that. So x such that x is a set of vowels. Here v is vowels which is related to x, where x is a such that x is set of vowels. What is x? X is a set of vowels and the x will be related to vowels. V will be all together vowels. We represent the all vowels a e I o u, and here v is a function of x, where x is such that x is a set of vowels. So we can see here other term we have to define for set builder form. Other term x will be defined for set builder form. So this is a two types of we can see roster form and set builder form, and other thing will be here if we are going for sign. In set theory different types of signs are used for like empty set, where empty set means no. If we can see here, Ramesh, Gopal, Syam and Neeraj, Ram are the member of football team. If I define any other person, A will be other person. Here A will be other person outside from the football team. Then A, where A is a empty set. A have empty set because A will not belong to football group. A will not belong to football group, so we can write A phi this football group. A phi football group means A does not belong to football group. A empty set है. Here universal set means universal set. Here Ram, Shyam, Gopal, Neeraj and Ramesh. These are the universal set because they are all belongs to football group. We are talking about football team. Here if I consider the Ramesh, Gopal, Shyam and Neeraj and Ram, then they are universal set because all they are related to football group. If such that there will be such that the colon two dots are known as such that if any other place if we can see here in the stakeholder forms, there will be I can write two dots, and the meaning of these two dots is such that means here vowels are directly related to x, v directly related to x, but x is such that all the vowels are under x. This is a main function of these two dots. So this two dots means such that, and other one is a for all. If there will be any function, any set theory in any question you have to given, this notation will be used if any place in your question this notation, then it means for all, means all things are considered for when we talking about all these things. Here when I talking about Ramesh, Gopal, Shyam, Neeraj and Ram, for all these things when we are talking about, then the this sign will be used, this for all sign will be used. Conjunction means if any term in your question or after any when you are reading book, then you can see this type of sign. This will be your conjunction. Conjunction means the any word or number which can able to add in two other or relate to other two things. It is your conjunction. Conjunction means the number or the letter which are able to relate two things. Between two things there will be a one word or letter or sign which are make relate between two things is your conjunction. So there will be other thing is subset of. So subset of, if you are going for subset, if subset means if we are if we have asking a question like Ramesh how belongs to Gopal. Ramesh, the relation between Ramesh and Gopal. The Ramesh and Gopal will be or brother or friends or brother or friends only because they are the member of football team group. So the age will be age of Ramesh and Gopal will be not much higher. So there will be no father and son relation. The only two relations are come if only if they are brother or they are friends. So this will be your subset. This is subset sign. Okay, this will be your subset. अगर मैं बात करूँ सुपरसेट की, if you are going for superset, Then the superset sign, the sign of superset will be like this. The sign of superset will be like this. And if you are going for proper subset, proper superset, sorry, proper superset, then the sign of proper superset will be like this. Sign of proper superset, sign of subset, superset. This will be a sign of superset. This will be a sign of proper superset, and this will be sign of conjunction, and this will be sign of subset, and subset of, this will be sign subset of, and the empty set will be represented by phi or this bracket, and universal set is represented by union or mu, such that is represented by this dot or line. For all is represented by for all, means this thing you are for all, this thing you are for all, this thing you are for all is represented by this thing. For all will be represented this thing, and conjunction will be represented by this thing, and subset superset we have already discussed. So this is your our today's topic, and tomorrow we will see about some another sign convention or different types of question we have to study, and the exercise will also we have to cover. So one thing will be left, one thing I want to clear that when we are going for belongs to means epsilon, we are writing belongs to means epsilon. A belongs to B means A belongs to if I can say A belongs to B means A epsilon B. Here A epsilon B, epsilon means belong to. If there will be epsilon and cross sign in epsilon, then A cross sign of epsilon B, A does not means A does not belongs to B. If you have epsilon, only A epsilon B, A epsilon B, A belongs to B. If you have A cross epsilon B, then this means A does not belongs to B, means A not related to B any matter, anything. The A will be never related to B. If A cross belongs to B, A does not belong to B. If A epsilon B means A belongs to B, then A will be related to B directly or indirectly. So basically the signs will be very matter in your set theories. So you have to once study in your book, you have to learn different types of science convention, then you are able to make a different types of questions of set. So I will say only practice more, and remember all this sign convention, and you have to memorize everything properly, then you are able to solve every question from this chapter. So thank you, and every time I will say, you when you are not trying to solve any question, you are not able to you are not able to make your memory very good. So if you are solve the questions with yourself, don't try to ask anything, or don't try to see books. If you have a question, firstly try by yourself, then after go for book or go for other sources. If you are try by yourself once, then your memory will be open, very quickly open. But you are when you are directly see questions and answers, then your mind will be only see only remember the steps of solution. You are not understand the main concept behind this question. So the matter will be your concept. If your concept will be strong, then the question will be automatically solved by you. So firstly you have to understand all these concepts. What will be the concept behind any problem in the world? Main thing will be concept. If your concept is very clear, you are able to solve, you are crack any questions in the world. So थैंक यू एंड मेरा नेक्स्ट टॉपिक होगा स्टेट के बाद जो भी आपका क्वेश्चन आंसर होगा, वो जो भी आपका साइन कन्वेंशन होगा, आप लोग को जो भी समझ में नहीं आया होगा वो सब मेरे को पूछिएगा। मैं आई विल ट्राई टू सॉल्व ऑल योर क्वेश्चंस। सो थैंक यू एंड गुड डे।